Meals with Marcia. Today I'm going to share a recipe with you, and it is called roasted red potatoes in the oven. I'm excited to show you this, so let's get started. Now this is a very simple recipe, guys, but my husband is a huge meat and potato guy. So we have potatoes a lot, and I'm trying to find healthier ways to make them. You know, I try to bake them in the oven or keep the skins on and season them with like fresh seasonings or whatever, just so it'll be more healthy because he does love potatoes. So I have a bag of petite red potatoes, a little bag like this, and I've washed them, and I've cut most of them up, but I've saved a couple here because I want to share with you how I cut them up. And I just cut them in half, and then I cut them in half again, so it's quarter them. Then I lay that flat, and then I just cut it into small little chunks, just like so, okay? That's all you have to do. Now I've got my oven preheating to 425. Now sometimes when you cut into these, you'll get a bad place. I've cut some bad places out. Now if you have little sprouts in there, which if you buy your potatoes and you cook them pretty soon, you shouldn't have any little sprouts, but you need to cut those sprouts out because they are poisonous. They will poison you if you eat them. So do not eat the sprouts. Let's see, I think that one's got a little brown spot. I can't stand a brown spot on a potato. Ugh. Okay, all right. So we're looking, and if you do a bag, you're gonna get a regular sheet pan full. That's what we're looking like, okay? And now I have sprayed my full with some avocado oil cooking spray. And then it's easier to clean up if you will line it with full, okay? And then I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of regular olive oil on there. We're just gonna season these up, guys, and see what we come up with. Just season with your heart. And make sure, sometimes I don't cut all the way through and they're stuck together. Make sure you get them all broken up. And they're close to the same size. Don't have to be perfect. That one's a little, I need to cut that one more time. But you want them just in little bite-sized pieces because they'll cook faster and they'll go further, to be honest. Okay, all right. Then we're just gonna do some good old salt and pepper. Now I use sea salt. That's what I mostly use, or I use pink Himalayan salt. Then regular pepper, as much or as little as you like, guys, okay? We're just doing this to our taste. All right, then I'm gonna do some regular garlic powder. I love garlic on potatoes, okay? And then I'm going to do, let me do this. I'm gonna do the Kinder's Buttery Garlic Herb. This has got herbs and stuff in it. I'm gonna do that. I'm about to sneeze. I'm getting this stuff up my nose here. It makes me want to sneeze, but season them up really good with your favorite seasoning. And then I'll do a little parsley as well, just for looks. I'm about out of that, so I think I'm just gonna see if I can dump that little bit right on there. That's all I got, not much. But now if there's something else you like, Kinder's has a lot of different things. Dano's has stuff. There's all kinds of seasonings out there. And I just take my hands and just kind of make sure everything gets coated good. And they feel a little bit dry, so I think I'm gonna put a little bit more olive oil on them. Do a little bit more olive oil. There we go. Now, whoop, just get in there with your hands. And if you don't want to use your hands, you can get some tongs or something. And heavy duty foil is the best, most effective foil. I do not have any. I just have this non-stick kind. Heavy duty's best, but foil's expensive. And I'm just trying to use up what I got in my cabinet because I don't want to buy no more till I use all that up. Now I've got my oven preheated at 425. And I'm going to cook these for probably about 15 to 20 minutes. That's what they're looking like. So I'm going to take them over there. I'm going to put them in the oven. And I will time them and I will let you know how long it takes. And when they're done, I'm going to come back and we're going to taste them together, okay? I'll be back in just a little bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay, I baked my little red potatoes for 18 minutes at 425. And then I turned them to broil for 2 minutes because I wanted to brown them up just a little bit. And let me see, this is what they're looking like. Yummy and soft. I'm gonna put a few out here. We'll try them. I know they're gonna be good. And remember, the smaller you make them, the quicker they'll cook. So if you make them in bigger chunks, it's gonna take a little bit longer to cook them. All right? My kids used to like to dip these in ranch dressing. I think they're good just by themselves with all the seasoning on them, but you can dip them in ranch if you want. So much flavor. Ooh, they are hot. You got that little skin on there. That is divinely delicious. And this is a great side to anything, like if you're having barbecue or if you're having some stuff on the grill, like even if you don't want to bake potato and you want it to be a little bit healthier, but you want a potato with your steak or your chicken on the grill, roast you some of these little red potatoes. Like I said, it's got olive oil in it, salt, pepper, you know, the herbs and the garlic. It's delicious. Absolutely. Yum. And you get the extra vitamins and stuff in those skins. So it's a great, great side dish, guys, to have with any kind of meat, any kind of thing that you're going to cook. Those are amazing. But that is it, start to finish, how to roast red potatoes in the oven. Guys, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Meals with Marcia, and don't forget that everything you need and how to make this is going to be in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.